You've probably been hearing that ascorbic acid and vitamin C serums are old news. They're unstable, they smell, yada yada. So enter shiny new vitamin C stuff, 3-O-Ethyl Ascorbic acid. Here's what you should know. The first thing is that it does seem to be more stable than ascorbic acid. Here's a comparison study showing ascorbic acid degradation characterized on the left with a much higher rate of degradation versus 3-O-Ethyl Ascorbic acid on the right, indicating that it's more stable. However, the second thing to know is that in some initial screening, antioxidant activity of 3-O-Ethyl doesn't seem to be as strong as classic ascorbic acid. Here, they found ascorbic acid to have an 83% free radical scavenging ability of DPPH versus 3-O-Ethyl's 56%. And finally, and possibly more importantly, I've shared with you data pieces that are usually in the early stages of research, and that's because there is so little data on actual concentrations of 3-O-Ethyl ascorbic acid for topical skincare. In fact, it's even hard for us to pinpoint and tell you what concentrations to aim for. Honestly, your guess is as good as mine. In fact, you can actually see that lack of clarity in the actual skincare landscape because concentrations are pretty much all over the place. So definitely look for clinical testing to get a better picture. And if you've been happy with your ascorbic acid serum and hear about this one and want to make the switch, stick to ascorbic acid. Now, we did the full deep dive on the podcast on 3-O-Ethyl, so if you want to hear the nerdy details behind the testing, go there.